Hello everybody, welcome back to Simple Gaming Review. Today I want to make, should I say tonight, I want to make a PlayStation 5 video, and is the PlayStation 5 worth it in the year 2025, and soon we're going to be in 2026, so I might as well just, again, wait for that year, but I decided to jump on this and make a video now about is the PlayStation 5 still worth it in 2025. Now, of course, the answer is yes. And the reason why, there's a lot of reasons why, but, the PS5, it's customizable. You can change the plates on it. You got two USB-C ports on the front, two USB-A ports on the back for accessories, and PS4 controllers, PS5 controllers for certain games. The PlayStation 5 is a super powerful console. It's backwards compatible with the entire, or I should say, like, the majority of PlayStation 4 games. And the PS5 games it does have are really, really great, like Astro's Playroom, Astro's Bot, The Last of Us, and so on. The PlayStation 5 is definitely a console that's worth buying, in my opinion, in 2025. Not to mention that you got the DualSense controller. Mine is charging, so I'm not really going to show it right now, but everyone knows what it looks like. The PlayStation 5 also has three different versions. You got the Slim, I have right here, the original, and then you got the Pro model. I don't really think it matters which PS5 you own, because they can all play the same games, and I don't really care too much about the differences between them, because they're all basically just the same console. So the PlayStation 5 definitely is worth it in 2025. You have a huge library of PS4 games, you got some PlayStation 5 games, and some new games that will be coming out in the next few years. The PS5 has a bright future, and Sony just announced that they're not really going to, the PlayStation 5 is in like the middle part of its generation, or whatever they said, where basically the PlayStation 5 is going to be supported for many, many years, probably till like 2030. And, even when the PlayStation 6 is out, PlayStation 5 will stay supported. And Sony does plan to continue to put games on the PS5 and continue to support the system, even though it's been 5 years and people like to talk about how, it's halfway through its life. No. PlayStation 5 is going to have a longer life than the PlayStation 4, and because of its power and what it's capable of, we are going to get even more games in the future. 2026, 2027, 2028. The PlayStation 5 is going to stay for a while, and it's going to be a console Sony, keeps on the focus he's on, even when the PlayStation 6 comes out. But anyway, the PlayStation 5 is perfect. I've had my ups and downs this generation with the 9th generation of gaming, but as I've taken a more positive approach, as I've kind of sat back and actually have experienced these systems, I've actually played them and actually used them for a while, I do appreciate the PlayStation 5 and what it has to offer. I do appreciate the 9th generation of consoles, and if you are in the market for a gaming console, if you want a system to play games, or if you're somebody who wants power and graphics, PlayStation 5 is the perfect choice for you. Yes, it's a little bit more pricey. The Switch 2, I believe, is actually cheaper than the PlayStation 5. The Switch 1 is cheaper, and then you also have the Xbox Series S, which is the cheapest 9th gen system still, because the Series X is like $600 now. So, if you want to get into 9th generation, but you want to go a cheaper, more budget-friendly route, the Xbox Series S would probably be perfect for that. But if you're somebody who wants power, graphics, some of the story-driven games that Sony makes, like God of War and Spider-Man, and The Last of Us 2 Remastered and all that, and if you want to play some PlayStation games, then obviously you would pick a PlayStation 5. But yeah, there is a whole bunch of options out there in terms of like the 9th generation. But if you're somebody who wants a very good, reliable, stable console, you want something that's going to be supported for a long time, you want something that's going to play some really big, huge games, you want to be able to upgrade your storage easily, and maybe you want something you can customize, PlayStation 5 would be the perfect choice. And again, with the USB-C ports in the front, it's perfect. With the USB-A ports in the back, PlayStation 5 is very good when it comes to ventilation. Has a whole bunch of vents. It's open right here, so you shouldn't really run into too many issues unless you go through my experience where you get one originally, and sadly it's a dud. But PlayStation 5, though, overall, for what it offers, for what it does, is the perfect PlayStation console. And in 2025, and even beyond that, it's still going to be an amazing system. And it has a bright future, just like the Switch 2 has a bright future. This console also has a bright future. And of course, Sony said that they will continue to support this system for many, many years to come. So you're also future-proofing yourself when you buy this system. And if you're somebody who hasn't bought one yet, Sony did create a new PlayStation 5 Slim. That's like a matte finish on the glossy part. That's a little bit cheaper than this one I have here. So there is some alternatives to the PlayStation 5. You can buy them used as well for like a cheaper price than a brand new one, but I suggest you buy a new one just in case, you know what I mean? You never know with used systems. But anyway, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all leave a like. Comment down below what you think about the PlayStation 5 in 2025. Yes, it's been 5 years already of the PlayStation 5, but I love the system. I got my PlayStation 5 Slim with the beautiful indigo plates, and I've used it like crazy, and honestly, my opinion is very positive of the PlayStation 5. My first one was just flawed. It was a dud. But my second one, this baby right here, has been great for me. It's never left this table right here. And this has been my main gaming setup. Of course, I have my Switch over there, my Nintendo stuff, but the PlayStation 5 is a great option for gaming. It is a system that has a huge library of both PlayStation 4 and PS5 games, and even some classic games. You got some great deals on the PlayStation Store, and the PlayStation 5 is definitely a system that I believe will always be pretty great, and it's going to just keep on getting, even more great because games and future support and everything else. So anyway, I'm going to end the video finally and stop talking, so hope you all have a lovely day or night, and peace out. Oh yeah, PlayStation 5. And some dust. Oh yeah.